You may remember are the two comic characters from the story. And when you see the show, you'll notice they're the two characters that look most on stage as they do in the film. So the challenge in bringing them to the stage was to find a way to keep the sense of fun and their spirit, but still tell their story in a theatrical way. So Timon, who's a character on the left, he's one of the great examples of the way that Julie was inspired by her time living and travelling in Asia in her development of the show. Throughout the show, even though the story is very much an African story and there's many African elements, you'll see that there's many different types of Asian theatre and culture represented from Indonesia, Thailand and Japan. And Timon is where Japan comes into the story. So Timon is represented by Japanese bunraku puppetry. Now in traditional bunraku puppetry, the puppeteer is dressed entirely in black with a black face mask. So the idea is that they blend in with their black environment and just allows the puppet in front of them to be seen. Julie took that basic idea and sort of turned it on its head a little bit. So what she does in the show, you can look at the next slide, is Timon, who's there on the right, the actor who plays Timon is dressed entirely in green with green face makeup and a green wig. And the idea is that he would blend with what is Timon's natural environment, which is the jungle. But right here you see another example of Julie's double event. The audience sees the actor, very much sees the actor playing the role, and also sees the puppet, but very quickly sees them as being one entity. We also have Pumbaa. Pumbaa is another type again. For Pumbaa, the actor makes up the core of the puppet, and his body forms sort of the stomach of Pumbaa, but then the puppet itself is operated by both arms to bring him to life. So that's just a few of the hundreds of costumes, masks and puppets that Julie and Michael created for the story. And although each one is unique, when you see the show they all come together in an incredibly harmonious way to tell the story. And that is because they all share the same common idea about showing the stagecraft, but showing the actor and bringing them all together to make it a special live event. Well, The Lion King is now entering its 14th year on Broadway, which is an incredible achievement. It's won over 70 major international theatre awards, including the 1998 Tony Award and also the New York Drama Critics Award for Best Musical. It won the 1999 Grammy Award for Best Show Album. It won the 1999 Laurence Olivier Award in London for Best Costumes and Choreography and Design. It won 3 Molière Awards in Paris for the French production for Best Show and Best Choreography and Best Costumes, and also won the Helpman Award in Australia for Best Musical. In the last 14 years, it really has grown to become an international cultural phenomenon, really. It's been seen by 53 million people around the world in 13 different countries. It's played in Sydney, in Shanghai, in Seoul, it's played in Paris, and tonight, over 10,000 people will be watching The Lion King on stages around the world. That's in London, in New York, the North American tour, Las Vegas, in Hamburg, and also in Tokyo. Well, I speak for everyone at the Walt Disney Company when I say we're absolutely thrilled to be bringing The Lion King finally to Singapore. Singapore is so lucky to have some of the very best theatrical facilities in the world. And, it'd be wonderful to bring it here to this spectacular new theatre. Again, a very, very special thanks to our partners at Marina Bay Sands and Base Entertainment who have truly made this possible. So I'm going to leave you now with one final song from this section, and that's going to be the love duet from the show, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, which is the song that won Elton John and Tim Rice that Academy Award. So please welcome back to the stage Alexia Kadim and Jonathan Andrew Hume, who are joined by the musical theatre program students from the LaSalle College of the Arts right here in Singapore. Thank you very much.